Is it almost like football though, where each person has to know their lane? Because everybody can't be super funny, and everybody can't be the over-the-top person. Because somebody's got to be the straight person, and then somebody's got to be the fall guy.
Exactly.
Is it
Sometimes you got to be the lineman. You got to open up a hole so the running back can go put it in the end zone.
Right. Okay, I get that.
I'm usually the lineman. You know.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're making my life real good right now, because you are the hero in my part of the world. Because everybody loves you from Ozark. Because that's
Kansas City.
Yeah, exactly. But it is a dope show, though.
You ever go down there?
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah. And so do lots of other people.
Yeah.
It's a hot spot.
Yeah.
It's the hottest spot in Missouri. I mean, I know you got Kansas City and you have St. Louis, but the hot spot, like the Ozarks, Branson.
Yeah. There's a lot of fun you can have down there for sure.
It's a lot of fun you can have down there.
Yeah.
Speaking of fun, game night.
Yep.
So I'm not going to be redundant.
Okay.
Because I know this is a redundant question, so I'm going to flip it.
Thank you.
Yes.
You want me to ask you what your favorite game is?
No, that's too easy too.
Ask you if you ever play game night?
That's too easy too.
Are you competitive?
That's too easy too. So this is a good one. What's the one game you absolutely positively hate?
Twister.
And you will not play.
Twister.
That's a great answer. That's the dumbest game ever.
Yeah, I don't want people hanging over
ever.
me and holding there so long they start sweating on me. I'm not into it.
Who invented that? That is like the absolutely positively dumbest game. And then whoever invented it didn't really design it for body ratio.
Right. So it's a super long-boned person that doesn't get a lot of physical contact.
And how do you win that game? Because I forgot. Because it's the colors,
I think
and they're lined up, and you.
I think you've got to have 3 points of contact, and if you lose, I think you have a minimum of 3 points of contact.
When was the last time you played it, though?
I said no to it. It must have been 20 years ago.
Yeah, I don't get that. That is the best answer ever. But no, tell me this though: when you're making a film like this and you're doing comedy, is it much like a game with the give and take?
Yeah, that's well, you are reliant on a team member sometimes, and then sometimes there is an opponent, right? And in the scene, like they want something and you want something, and you got to kind of battle it back and forth. Yeah, I suppose there's some game elements to it.
And it's kind of like, is it almost like football though, where each person has to know their lane? Because everybody can't be super funny, and everybody can't be the over-the-top person. Because somebody's got to be the straight person, and then somebody's got to be the fall guy.
Exactly. Sometimes you got to be the lineman. You got to open up a hole so the running back can go put it in the end zone.
Right. Okay, I get that.
I'm usually the lineman. You know.
No, you're not.
Yeah, but it's good. I mean, what happens to a team that doesn't have a good line?
Well, that's true.
Nothing's happening.
Well, that's true. That's true. Mm-hmm. You can't win much unless everybody's working together, and those are people that aren't the glamorous people that make it happen.
That's right.
So that's sort of like how it works, right?
I like trying to make it all happen.
So what about this premise just really intrigued you? Because the setup really is cool. The setup's dope.
Yeah.
And then what you do with it, not to spoil anything, is a lot of fun. So that's all I'll say about that.
Yeah, I thought it would be super relatable for, most people are just kind of normal people, right? That,
99.9% of people are normal.
Right. That, normal people just have a normal night and eat cheese and have beers or wine or whatever and
fall
play
asleep
a board game.
9:45.
Exactly. Now, what if somebody came in and snatched one of those people away, and you all looked at each other like, oh, I guess this is the game, and so let's grab our keys and let's go find that person, and then somebody gets shot, and now you got a bunch of people out there in their pajamas that aren't equipped to respond to all the craziness. That I thought was very relatable.
No, very good. Hey, it's funny. You always kill it. Good
Thanks,
solid work. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.